Hello, Internet, and welcome to the Floof. OMG Floofy here. How's everyone doing tonight? I think we might just hang for a little bit while I do some stuff. I see Arbiter in chat, I see Third. Rune Gray saying, we welcome Floofy back to this 33rd stream of a 33.33%, 33.33 parry success rate. Wow. I am currently packaging. Bear with me one moment while I do this. I'm so... This is one of those days that's ridiculously low right now. We did a lot today. Sleeving the cards, I did that earlier today. We had a point where we were done with errands about an hour or so early. Hadn't had lunch, but it was too close to dinner to really have something big. So Sniff and I went by last Steak and Shake that's still open in Dallas area. Split a chicken tenders plate. And he watched stuff while I sleeved cards. Oh, I didn't sleeve them on here. Arbiter says, welcome to today's episode of ADHD Exploring Our RPG. Perfectly balanced as it should. Right now, I'm just basically... Because I have to go in and set up my rings on Shopify because I've started the process of switching over to that. Oh, yeah. Steak and Shake has, I think, my favorite honey mustard ever. And that was a long time ritual for us, was to go to Steak and Shake late at night and just, there were plenty of times we got ourselves in trouble there. Steak and Shake Kenobi, you're my only hope. Gotta put them back in their batch. But yeah, it was... I mean, the food was undeniably Steak and Shake. The whole place has just become sterile and doesn't have any of the vibe it used to have. Kind of sad. Because Steak and Shake always had a kind of a vibe to it. Great. I mean, not as sterile as this. This was like no interactions with people whatsoever. We ordered our food through a kiosk. The kiosk printed us a barcode that gave us permission to grab a cup for the water drink fountain. And yeah, it was really... I remember when Steak and Shake was actually... They did not. Denied my jukebox. But there they are. That's my new commander deck, properly sleeved. Because I turned off auto. There you go. I got myself a commander deck with the intention of learning to play commander. To get myself ready for Friday. So I will probably go visit the... Oh no. That sucks. If you get a chance, if you ever have the money to do it, Sean or Drac showed me a really cool way to get yourself a whole bunch of cards without paying a lot of money. That's what I did for my It's on Amazon. It's a box from Star City Games, and it's $1,000 for like, or 1,000 cards for like $35. Not. I figure we'll just vibe for a moment while, because I need to actually sort these while I'm working on the website, the new website design, because I'm re-skewing all my products. Of course, that's a nice. Nerdy would have a power ring or a power. I don't. What you guys? This is what ring sorting looks like. I have baggies that have the ring size on them. And these were my trays from when I was at Fest a couple of weeks ago. Now I'm going to have to put these all back out again Saturday because I've got another table. But I mean, it's basically... But yay, a product. Am I right? Awesome energy constructs, cool charging method, cons. Looks like it came out of a cereal box. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to skew. I might. Power of Pros looks like actual jewelry. Maybe come a Nazgul. Con subservient to the One Ring. Maybe just mistaken for drip. Maybe come a Nazgul. I think I had off of this. Get some jazz going while I do. But anyway, we'll come back. It's not anything interesting. I don't know if it's any more interesting. Messy deck. Bunch of boxes. I'm actually prepped to get rid of them behind me. Day or two. Gotta go. Probably break them down and put them in that cart. I am excited though. I think Thursday night, I know I have that call with Arbiter that I'm gonna do Thursday, but on Thursday night I'm gonna go over to my local game, actually take my commander deck and be like, hey, I understand the basics of Magic. Kefin Supremacy. Like, I understand the basics of... Kind of nice chilling right now. Chilling and vibing. Company. I like to think I have good company with you. We also accept Kevin Supremacy in the... Kevin's always is great. I can't wait to see more of Kevin with Kai in English. I mean, I already know what goes on with him in the game, but I can't wait. There is some sort of weird film on these baggies I bought for my inventory packing. And I had to run do a bacterial wipe on my stigma become as dead as Saltman onion. Can't wait for my salty word to come back. My gosh, speaking of salty, I will be so salty if we whatever secret you have to cut. But yeah, I am actually legitimately stoked for the first. And if that works out, can you imagine seeing second chapter and third in that format? Yes, please. In hell yeah. Man, wouldn't that be a thing if they actually made the in a remake, like a remake of third? They made the Phantasma stuff to be like the corridors, where it's like, because there isn't a sequel bait trailer for second remake and first we riot. I will never ever forget. Fuck. That was what is this over first chapter's ending? Because the biggest thing is that I got into first chapter without realizing, because Falcom didn't actually advertise any sort of sequel. It was just Legend of Heroes 6. Legend of Heroes 6 or Onokiseki. So that was a shock. No more a level of balls to put a trailer as a sequel in the first. Yeah? Yeah. It's really sad that I've got to put these away just to undo this all again by Saturday. But if I'm working on that site, I really need to have everything sorted so I can actually inventory it properly. Because I am redoing my SKU system. I thought about it. And I was about to completely upend it all for Square. Then I realized that Shopify does exactly what I wanted to do with Square in the first place. No. And I have two of these. I should make note of this. Go back and look at The nice thing was I hadn't actually properly inventoried these yet. They weren't on my site ready to sell. And I was just like, let's just put them out and see if I can sell some of them before the site they go up on. And I did. I actually sold quite a few of them. That was neat. That just tells me I need to make sure those go up on the site for sure. If I didn't have sensitive data showing on the Shopify site, I would totally do a website stream. Imagine the localization crunch that would have been if Nisa was on first versus in Kai. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah. $85C. It was a really early dinner. Walk. Just the dinner being at like 7. Trying to squish the air out of these baggies. Because, I mean, the bag I keep... Guys is now voiced by Xander Jimmy Firecracker Mobus. I mean, I am so excited about Steve Bloom. For Galcious, that's amazing. Like, legitimately amazing. But you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. I had, way back in the day, I had that. Remember when we were saying that we wanted Steve Bloom to be Van's voice actor? And I'm really glad that we got Damian Haas. He just nailed it. Fantastic job with the... I am 100% okay with what we in the big pie. Yeah. Was too busy hooking up with a lot to be voicing Van, apparently. Plagiarism levels a spike. Shh. All right, there we go. I just marked the channel that we're going to chat a little. I'm doing my homework with you guys before I get into gaming. Funny how that works. The world wasn't ready for Sprig and Bebop. No, it was not. I'm okay with it. I know I just said that, but I'm reiterating how much I hate these. What's going to happen next as I go through? I've got a new SKU system put together from what I had on Square. I actually created my own codes. Shopify. So my SKUs are long, but they all actually have there's like every 2 or 3 digits in it has a meaning of something, because I identify these under sets based off of what I ordered and when. Like, so a lot of these are bulk purchases of rings. And those bulk purchases end up... They have like different costs, like unit costs. So I go through and I identify the batch. So identifying the batch tells me the unit cost of the ring. Oh goodness, come on. Like I've got these. I marked them originally to be $5. These are plastic, really cute, but they're really meant to be worn with like stacked in batches. So I was doing like $6 each or 2 for 10. So I'll probably do that on my site because I know how to do that in shop. Hey, exciting. Also, my share of back in public consciousness, Gaius slanderers will lose the only joke they have. It's pretty good. We're almost done. We've basically been home since 7. I've kind of spent that time vegging out. I've started a spreadsheet, my magic cards, because I figure that's a really good way to keep track of what I have. And because I'm a fucking nerd for spreadsheets. I fucking love spreadsheets. A ring race gathering in the neighborhood yet? No. We have a Pomeranian who's the king of the neighborhood. And he's been out there chilling. He got away from his owners, I think. And he's... Since Drac isn't around. Nerd! I mean, yeah. Oh, I just remembered. I got a... Aunt-in-law? Is that the phrase? My sister-in-law's aunt. So... Go on. All right. That's the last of this batch of rings. I will happily take a break. But anyway, my aunt-in-law wants to come see my... That's exciting. Alright. History. And I also have adhesive from the sticky labels on my finger. Fuck. I have like piles of baggies of rings right, and it's there's my... Ah! I no longer have that stuff lotion in my hand to make them feel all nice and... Okay. How do we get the expedition? Set this...